Hi everyone, this is Dawn Grabowski and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life in Limbo. This particular episode, we're going to be talking about the challenges that a person with a physical disability may face if they're cooking. And I thought it would be appropriate to have the episode in my kitchen. So behind me is my kitchen. As you might be able to see in the background, I have lots of kitchen gadgets. And my friends always give me a hard time and say, Dawn, why do you have so many kitchen gadgets? The fact of the matter is, the more gadgets I have, the more I can be more independent and the more I can cook for myself. And that's what I really like. You might be able to see in the background that there's a toaster oven and a crock pot and a pressure cooker and a rice cooker and a microwave and all these different items. I also have can openers that are automatic. So my dad was asking me one time in my former apartment why I was always buying ice. Because he says, you're rather intelligent and water is free and you have ice cubes tray. I don't understand. And then I said, Dad, think about it. By the time I get the water in the ice cubes tray and then use my crutches to get across the kitchen because the sink is in one location and the refrigerator freezer is in another location, by the time I get across the kitchen, I've ended up basically washing the floor. Now that's great for trying to save on some housework, but it doesn't help you have ice. I didn't cook spaghetti because if you're a person with a disability, think about it. How do you can put the cold water, and then if it's on the same side of the stove, you can drag the pot over and put it on the burner. But once the spaghetti is cooked and has been boiled, how do you pick up the pot safely and drain the spaghetti without burning yourself or getting steam all over the place or spilling everything all over your kitchen? I love things that are already chopped up, vegetables and fruits, because it makes it much easier for me. I don't have to worry about trying to cut myself because using a knife is very hard, and I'm always worried that I might get a muscle spasm in the middle of it. So I like to buy things that are already cut up, but people don't realize most of the time you're paying for the convenience of having somebody else cut it up, so therefore it's twice as expensive. So I've been known to buy baby carrots and other items that are already kind of bite-sized because they work better in the crock pot, and then I don't have to worry about trying to cut them up. So another thing to think about, life in limbo.
And I invited him for dinner, and I was so excited. And I went all out for this dinner. I had turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy. And for dessert, cherry cobbler. And he said, the least you could have done was take it out of the cardboard box. Oh. Yeah, it's really amazing how much food you can get in one of those Hungry Man dinners.
So when you're cooking dinner tonight and you're for your family and it's taking you an hour or so, be grateful and think about it, because if you're a person with a disability, it takes me an hour just to put the stuff in the crock pot, and that's with all the stuff pre-cooked and pre-arranged. So there's little things that people think about. If you like this episode, please hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in this week.